In this video description, we're talking about the SP1. This is one of my personal models, and it's the most extreme of all my personal models for range. I use this only here and there for when I have to continuously play around high A, maybe to D above double C, those kind of lines. Sometimes I'll pop it in for a phrase like that. I try not to play on it very much. It's a little bit difficult to go back to conventional bigger mouthpieces after playing this. So if I'm on a long studio day, I try not to play this. I usually stick to my SP2 model, but if I have to, because it's just out of reach or because I'm tired, I'll pop this in. And it's the SP1. It's the same rim that is on my SP2, and it has a very flat profile. It's very cushiony, and I don't think there's any way to see it in here, but it has no inner bite. My other models, the SP1, the SP2 and SP3, they have the rim and then they go straight down for a little bit and then they go over into a shallow V cup. This has no drop off whatsoever. It goes straight from that same rim that I play on for the SP2 and SP3 straight into the cup. So there's no bite, and it's a little bit unique. A lot of players will, speak about, well, I can't play that mouthpiece because my lips touch the inside of the mouthpiece. This would not be the mouthpiece for you if that's your criteria. When I put this on my face, I'm bottomed out at that point. My lip is touching the very bottom of the cup. So it's its own way of really approaching playing, and it's its own animal. So I don't really want the trumpet line to be known for this mouthpiece because it's really the only thing in my line of mouthpieces that is shaped like this or that is this small, other than the Maynard Ferguson mouthpieces. So it's kind of modeled after my mouthpiece with the rim and inner diameter, along with a 50s styled Maynard cup, but a longer shank, a longer overall length of the mouthpiece than the earlier Maynard mouthpieces, and with a 30 drill. Now, for commercial mouthpieces, if you watch my other videos or even look at my other models that I personally play, I always tell you to get a two-piece model for the commercial models. With this model, it works best as a one-piece with a 30 drill. So I've tried these with everything from 24 drill up to this drill, to the 30. I tried it with two-piece models. I tried it with the stair-step kind of bore that I do with a tighter drill in the top and looser in the back bore. I tried it with different back bore lengths and different back bore shapes. This is what I ended up with, was this mouthpiece, which is, let me look here. I think it's the same overall length. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as my regular SP2, but it is a one piece with a 30 drill. Okay, let's see. I find that if I'm playing highly articulated pop music, commercial music, that it's not really the best mouthpiece for that. If you're playing lead in a big band, maybe. If you're playing Maynard or Doc solos, maybe. If you're playing a phrase that goes above your regular range and you just need to pop it in for a couple of notes, this might be the mouthpiece for you for that. So it's a very specific tool to have in the toolbox, but personally, I don't think that this is a great all-around mouthpiece for anything other than just playing some high notes. Not beautiful down low, but it is full. It is pretty loud. So, a little bit one-sided of what it's capable of. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. But again, this is the SP1. Thanks.